And we're back on part 2. Sorry about the first video. I don't know why, but I was just stressed out. I sat down, had a cigarette, cracked open a beer, and I feel a lot better. So I basically racked this guy over. This is the old one. I still haven't washed it out because I'm lazy. And I've got a brew towel, of course. But yeah, this is what it looks like after it's done. You still got your, the rest of your yeast and other gunk that's left over. But I've got this guy all set up and ready to go. It's actually on right now. Excuse me. So like I was saying, now that you can actually see it. So this is that needle. So I basically turn this guy on. And then I can, let's see which way. There we go. And see how it's already coming out of here at the drain. So yeah, and then you can just, if I want to, I can slow it down. I can turn it off. I have it off right now because we've got 5 gallons in here, this guy's going to take probably like an hour to heat up. So yeah, when I do my next part of the video, it's going to be about an hour from now. I just wanted to kind of come in here and get back to norm of what we were talking about. So, like I said earlier, this will be our product coming down right here. This is our water intake, our water coming out, our thermometer to keep a temperature reading on what's coming out. You want to keep it around the 165 Fahrenheit range. I know that seems high, but this is the water that's coming out, the hot water that's coming out. And my temperature gauge switches from Celsius automatically because Still Spirits is located in, I think in New Zealand. So I just know 77 is where I want to keep it. To 70, 68 Celsius rise. The only other thing I didn't, and what's called put in the other video, is that it comes with these boil enhancers. So that cuts down on stuff like puking. Like, say if you have a wash that's in here and it's heating up and it starts bubbling up all crazy and stuff like that, and then all of a sudden your product starts coming out all like nasty and crappy looking. I've actually had that happen a couple of times when I did the cider wash with the not maple sugar, with the dark brown sugar. It came out brown, and it shouldn't be coming out brown. It should be coming out clear. And yeah. So safety first when it comes down to it. These are, regular old mason jars. We're going to go ahead and put one underneath here just in case anything starts coming out of there. It will start to drip. Like I said, I cut this guy. I meant to cut it to be right here, but I guess I cut it too short. But the healthiness of a still, when you know it's running good and it's not coming out super fast, because you don't want it to come out super fast. You want it to be kind of like a drip, pour, which I'll show you in the next video. And that's like, how your still's running. I mean, if it's coming out like that, then your still's running nice and good. Yeah, so we'll come back when this guy starts to get going and everything like that. We're going to take the first whole mason jar. I mean, you're supposed to take, I think it's like 500 milliliters, which, I don't know. You know what? I'm going to look it up and we're going to say it in the other video, but I'm pretty sure it's like either like 200, 300 milliliters of the first stuff that's coming off, because that's methanol. Because methanol actually boils at a higher point, or at a lower point, than ethanol does. I think methanol is around the 165 area, and then ethanol is around like the 200s. But like I said, because this guy is built in, it's automatically going to go all the way up to the top. So the first distillate that's going to start coming out is going to be that methanol, and that's the stuff that causes you to go blind. That's the nasty stuff that you don't want to inhale it. It's poison. Just dump it down the sink. You can save it for cleaning. If you're a pipe smoker and you want to use it to like clean out your pipes and stuff like that, you can do that. Just make sure that you're reaming your pipe out and everything like that. And we'll get into pipe smoking later on and other videos. But yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna make this real short, like 5 minutes, and then we'll come back and show you what's going on. Everything like that. We'll show it actively going, how much we dump out, what we collect for a little while. And it's going to be like a 2-3 hour long process of me collecting. And I've got, let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mason jars. And then I've got smaller ones as well too, because those were just on sale on Walmart. And we'll take a couple of them and dump them into our graduated cylinder and get a proof. The cool thing about the T500, because it has all that packing in it, like I was telling you about, and all that reflux going on, this guy is just kind of like preloaded to do like 190 proof. So very cool. But like I said, we'll come back with the next one, and you'll see what the product looks like coming out, how much we take for methanol, how much ethanol we end up collecting. I'm not really going to be doing cuts because I don't really know how to do them just yet. But every jar that I make, I'm going to set down in a line, and we're going to go through and boop, see how it tastes. Whatever we like, we'll just dump into a thing. But the whole entire point of the T500, like I was saying earlier, was for it to just create a pure filtered, or not filtered because, you know, you're not filtering it, a pure, like, natural, bare bones spirit. You know, highest proof you can get. And then, yeah. But either way, we'll see you in the next video.